On this particular channel, I have created many videos wherein I help you become your most higher version of yourself, like with a lot of tools and frameworks that you can literally use and become your best self. But if you club all of those videos with this just one video and technique that I'm going to be talking about in this particular video, you will accelerate the speed of becoming your highest self by 10x. And in this particular video, I'm going to be giving you all a guide to quantum leap. That's exactly bridging the gap between your current self and your desired self. Additionally, many people and many self-improvement videos talk about how you can just raise your frequency in order to catch the frequency of your higher self. But in this video, I'm going to be telling you exactly how you can raise your frequency and become the most higher version of you. In this video, we're going to be talking about quantum leaping, which is a tool that you can use to accelerate your journey of becoming your higher self. But first, let's understand what exactly is quantum leaping. And like always, all of my videos, I've divided this particular video into two parts, wherein first I will be explaining what is exactly quantum leaping, equipping you with the framework. And in the second part of this particular video, I'm going to be giving you a 7-day challenge that you can use to embed quantum leaping in your lifestyle and live a lifestyle from the place originating from quantum leaping. So yeah, with that, let's quickly begin and understand what exactly is quantum leaping. So in scientific terms, quantum leaping is massive non-linear jump from your current reality to your desired reality. All of the tools and techniques that I talk about in this particular video will take you from 1 to 2 to 3. But if you club this particular technique, you will go straight from 1 to 10 to 100 to 1000. That's exactly this particular technique is gonna help you do that. It's the massive shift in reality that you make to quantum jump into being your desired self, and you push your limits and push your boundaries and manifest the version of you that exists in your mind and in your future. Now that we have understood what is quantum leaping, we will understand the 4 main core principles quantum leaping works on. Let's understand the first principle of quantum leaping, that is identity shift. You cannot be your current ideal self and wake yourself up being your most higher self. You have to change the identity. You have to shift the identity and match the identity of your future desired self and operate from that particular identity right from today. You cannot have that identity after you become your desired self, but rather you have to operate from that particular identity today in order to become your desired self tomorrow. We will be talking about all of these core principles in detail, and I will help you and equip you with actionable steps that will help you do exactly that. But first, let's understand the second pillar or the core principle of quantum leaping, that is collapsing time. What do you think you might achieve in the next 5 years? We are going to be achieving in the next 1 year by quantum leaping. And that is something that you can do that by aligning your focus and energy. The third principle is breaking the patterns. You cannot be operating from the current patterns and become your higher self. You have to break those patterns, develop and form new patterns that will help you quantum leap or quantum jump faster. And number 4, mastering the art of energy. Aligning focus and energy to become your most higher self. So the quantum leaping framework works on these 4 principles. And if you align all of these together and do that consistent practice at regular intervals for a certain amount of time, that is when you will start to see that you are quantum leaping into the version that you have imagined for. Let's understand the framework. It's actually a 5-part framework. Consider all of these as 5 steps that you need to do in order to embed quantum leaping into your life. Number one is vision expansion. Create a vision for yourself wherein you are operating from a place wherein you've already become the more higher version of you. I've actually created a full video talking about visualization and its techniques. You can watch it over here after watching this particular video to understand how you can do visualization exercises to become your most higher self. But vision expansion is the first step, because until you have a detailed, clear vision of yourself, you can't take the first step towards becoming your higher self. To visualize, you can choose any form of the visualization techniques. It could be either journaling, wherein you are scripting your current reality, as in you are living it right now and actually feeling it. Number two, you can create a vision board for yourself that you look at every day and feel as though you are living that particular life. Apart from that, you can also create a list of affirmations that you can repeat at various intervals in your day that will reprogram your mind or rewire your mind into believing as though you are living that particular life. It would take a little time initially to actually believe that your version of you exists and you can live as though you are the most higher version of yourself. So make sure that you are doing these visualization exercises on a daily basis and consistently until you start believing or start seeing any kind of difference. So step number one is vision expansion with visualization techniques. It's most important because it will reprogram your mind and set the correct tone of your day, and the results of this that you will see in your posture, in your behavior, and in your decisions throughout the day. And now, because you're doing something new, it's important to do it on a daily, but to adopt that as an identity, it's very important to do it on a consistent basis until it forms your identity. Once your identity is formed, it will become a little easier to believe the desired version of you exists. So the first step and the idea behind the first step is to make you aware and also make you believe into the current version of you. Now that we have understood the step number one, let's move on to step number two. That is an identity upgrade. First, we expanded our vision. Now we're becoming bigger by shifting who we believe who we are. What do you think you believe that you are? Do you believe all of the things that you have written for your higher self? Just answer yourself very honestly. If your answer is no, in this particular step, we will be tackling that and we will be making sure that you kind of believe into your future version. How you can do that? Number one, by mirror exercises, wherein you stand in front of the mirror for 5 or 10 minutes every day in the morning and before going to the bed, and you speak to yourself as though you are the more higher version of you. You repeat your affirmations. You look yourself into the eye and you repeat your affirmations as though they've already become your reality. You behave in a certain way that as though you've already living the reality that you have imagined. Number two is embodying it physically. Dress, walk, talk, be mindful of your non-verbal gestures as though you are that particular person. Just live it in your mind all the time, 24/7. That's how you quantum leap into becoming the version that you've always thought of. Number three, set 3 identity anchors. These identities are very important because from this identity anchor is something that we decide what our habits are going to be, whom we are meeting, where are we spending our time. The little decisions that we make every day, these will change once you shift your identity anchors. If you decide to be healthy, if you decide to hit the gym daily, you will start sitting with people who go to the gym every day, who talk about nutrition, who talk about food. And slowly and gradually, you will start repelling those people around you who do not talk about nutrition, who indulge in junk food around you and also push you to indulge in that. So these small decisions will change, and these small decisions will have a compounding effect on your version that you want to become. The fourth one is replacing the self-talk. Just take a moment, pause, and understand what your self-talk is. Just notice what you're talking to yourself, what you're telling yourself. Is it something negative, or is it something like, oh, this can't happen with me? Or is it like, oh, if she can do it, I can do it too? This video is the sign that I can do it. Just notice your self-talk. If it's negative, just take a moment and switch it into positive self-talk. Because how you talk to yourself is the most important anchor of your identity shift. It's important for you to talk as though you are already that particular person. Then slowly and gradually you will start believing into your more higher version of you. If you do these 4 things on a consistent basis, you will be able to shift your belief into your more higher version. The third step is focus and energy mastery. Block out time in your day wherein you will be doing your inner work. No excuses, no complaining that I do not have time for that. This is the most important 30 or 60 minutes during the day that will help you quantum leap into the version that you want to become. Put your phone on airplane mode, play a focused playlist and work deeply and do all of the tasks required, journaling, visualization, breath work, meditation that you would need to become your higher self. Decline any of the social gathering events or invites if that is coming your way of doing the inner work. Focus your energy and your attention in only consuming the information that your higher self would need to become. So basically, this is the input that you're going to be doing in your mind in terms of all of the information and thoughts that you would need to become your higher self. Books, podcasts, consume any information that would lead you to become your more higher self. These are your non-negotiable hours of the day. If you slack on these, you slack on becoming your higher self. Also, not only just 60 minutes, throughout the day, have 5 to 10 minutes pockets wherein you're doing this work to constantly align you to the version that you want to become. The step number 4 is bold and asymmetrical action. Take actions that not other people take because you want to become the higher version of you. Identify one bold move that you would want to take every week that will form as a stepping stone towards becoming a higher self. And slowly and gradually, if you do it on a weekly basis, you are stacking the odds against your current self and in favor of your dream reality that you want to do. Leverage your networks, leverage your free time, leverage your current resources that you have to become the version that you've always wanted to. And lastly, number 5, that is collapsing time. You do not have time to do trial and error or invent the wheel. You're going to be taking the courses, coaching, help of those people who've already done that. That's the main way of quantum leaping, collapsing timelines, and achieving the results that others take for 5 years to accomplish, but you will take only 1 year to accomplish, is because you're doing it with someone who's already done that. Learn from the masters, read biographies, totally cut out yourself from all of the information that does not feed your desired reality. Use the help of AI tools, subscribe to the courses, classes, coaching programs that will help you do that, and form a network of those people only whom you want to be with. Additionally, you can also work in sprints wherein you give yourself like a timeline to accomplish a task and be your own task master. So yeah, these were all of the 5 steps that you need to take in order to collapse time and quantum leap into becoming your future self. So in the first part, we covered the framework. Now we talk about how you can implement this, and in just 7 days, you can get yourself on the journey of quantum leaping into becoming your best self. So in this part, I'm going to be telling you all certain activities that you can do on a daily basis for the next 7 days that will help you set up on your journey of quantum leaping. So starting with day number 1, that is the vision expansion. So you can take the help of journaling, the scripting method, wherein you journal on this particular prompt. If I had no limits, what would be my dream life would look like? Because a lot of time when we journal, we also sort of inhibit us with limitations that we have in our mind. So which is why first we clear out any of the limitations that we might think we might have in our brain that would be stopping us from becoming your higher self and living your dream life. I want you all to think on this prompt and journal, not just a couple of lines, but whatever that is coming to your mind. You can write pages. Slowly and gradually, you will start to understand what are some of the limiting beliefs that you might be holding with yourself that might be stopping you from becoming a higher self. So this way, you'll also be more aware about your mental blockages, and being aware about your mental blockages is actually the first step towards removing them. So awareness is the key. And slowly and gradually, once you're aware, you can rewire your mind and form neural pathways to collapse the current version and build a new version of yourself. This will not happen in just one day of journaling. It would at least take some time. It would be different for different people. For some, it would be 7 days. For some, it would be 21 days. For some, it would be also 3 months. But the idea here is not stopping until you are clear and you've detailed out what your desired reality is. Now that you know what your desired reality is, on day 2, we journal on the identity that you want to adopt as your higher self. You journal as though you're already living and breathing that reality or that version of you. You're scripting each and every detail, each and every moment, each and every experience, each and every emotion that particular person is feeling who's already your desired version. Again, until you have achieved the first self-awareness milestone, do not start on this. You might take little longer. It's fine, absolutely fine. Do not judge yourself. Let your body and your mind come to that particular version of your desired self, and then you start journaling and scripting as though you've already lived that particular life. Day number 3, focus on your energy and your mindset. Create a not to-do list. We generally create a to-do list, but this time we are not going to be creating a not to do list wherein we will be writing down each and everything that we are not supposed to do. We're not supposed to engage in negative content. We're not supposed to engage in complaining or any of the negative emotions. We're only going to be keeping our frequencies higher, wherein we are feeling gratitude, we are joy, we are happy, we are enlightened, and we are vibrating at a higher frequency. Day number 4, you're going to be taking a bold action. It could be anything. For example, if you want to become your healthier version, you stop yourself from consuming sugar. That's a bold move. Initially, you'll have a lot of cravings, but that's a bold move. You stop yourself. So make sure that you do something devastating on day number 4 that will make you believe and make you come alive that, okay, now we are actually started on the journey of becoming our higher self. Day number 5, spend 10 to 15 minutes visualizing that particular version that you have scripted. Take a small detailed moment in your visualization time and visualize you're doing that. It could be getting ready, it could be driving your car, it could be making your meal, it could be interacting with your family or having food with your family, anything. Just imagine that. It could be taking that particular job. It could be having that particular conversation with someone. Day number 6, you're going to be embedding all of the quantum leaping activities and stacking them throughout the day. Morning, 5-minute visualization. Then every 2 hours, a quantum reset of 5 to 10 minutes with breath work, chanting affirmations, or going into that particular realm and embodying that person. Day number 7, you're going to be working on your mindset. You're going to be collecting information that your future self would want to read, and you will only restrict yourself with consuming that kind of information. So yeah, these are the 7 ways that you can adopt or you can do these activities to just get yourself into the groove of getting started of becoming your higher self and starting your journey towards quantum leap. But you sort of do this on iteration until you start embodying that particular version of yourself. So yeah, this was everything about quantum leaping. I can create a part 2 of this also, wherein I cover more ways of quantum leaping, or maybe I can go in depth. Let me know in the comment sections below. I'll be super happy to create them for you. But that was it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video till the very end, and I will see you in another video very soon. Till then, bye bye.